the heck? View count reporting metrics may be incorrect for June 4th and 5th. We're working to resolve it. All right. You do that. There we go. 3 people. I'm trying to get to the video so I can see the chat real quick. Oh, I got chicken grease on my fingers. Dashboard. It's not showing me as an option. So let's go back to my channel. There we go. I got my computer right there. So I popped the chat out. So it's just the chat. Sometimes I leave the video. What's going on, Clay? What's happening? Hello, Yvonne. I emailed you back, Yvonne. So if you can, or if you could just tell me about them, or send pictures, then whatever I can do, I'll help. Good morning, Logan. What's happening, youngster? All right. What did I just say I was gonna do? Oh, pop the chat out. Duh. It's early. This is early for me on my day off. I tried to, there we go, pop out the chat. I like that. See that? See how you can make it as big as you want? So, my eyes I'm getting old. Don't get old. Don't get old. So I make the screen small. I like my chat big, but then I can still see if I'm buffering or whatnot. I like the way Ken's got his set up, but my computer's not good enough, so I've been computer shopping. I just got to save the money. They're cheaper than I remember. Hi Ho Silver, what's going on, buddy? What's happening? All right, Robert, let me show you real quick, because I know we were talking about the Filipino, and I got a Filipino customer that asked for this stuff, and that's what got me into the Filipino coin. But this is the one, and I might have to mess with the light and whatnot, but there you go. This is it's a big old sucker too, and it's silver. And he told me that there's like the man that's on there now, there's a few of them, and it's different people. The coins are like commemoratives, and it's like the heroes of the Philippines. But I know the sticker's in the way. It's because I thought I had it sold. I had labeled it, and then the guy I think he went to jail or something. I don't remember exactly. Technical Genius, what's going on? What's up, Fire Kitchen? Want to sell your computer to get a new one? Yeah, I'm gonna have to sell. I'm not gonna have to sell my computer, but I'm gonna save the money. But I know that most places will like buy your old one, right? They refurbish them or something. Mine's kind of old. It's like an old HP, but. And then this is the other one. This is the 1 peso. What was it? 07 or 17? Yeah, 07. That's her there. Okay, cool, awesome. Because I did, we probably get coin for like way cheaper. So don't even worry about the price. It won't be very much. It'll probably be what you were thinking. But it tripped me out because I'm not very knowledgeable about the Filipino coin, and all the stuff you showed me was awesome. But I know we got a lot of that stuff at the shop, and this one in particular, I had a hard time finding a lot of good examples that were uncirculated on eBay. There weren't a whole lot, but the price was all over the place. There was one guy that was even had them listed at like, I'm gonna say like a few $100. So that made me like think, oh, maybe I got something that's better than I know it as, because I'm only able to use the foreign books. I don't have those, the price guides, the big old suckers. I use them at work, so I don't own any myself. That's like one of the next things on my list. I just started stockpiling as many books as I could get, but recently I've spent all my money on paper money, on paper money books. That's why I was able to help out earlier. That was probably the best purchase I made. I bought a lot, and I got a lot of really nice books. Who's in here? Lincoln, what's going on, Mr. Lincoln? Clay Scott. Hello, Lenny. How are you, sweetheart? All the usuals. All the usuals. So what I would say is that you got my email now, Robert. So just shoot me an email, make me an offer, and no problem, man. And I'm like you. I try, and I've been doing it uh, to ship same day. And on eBay for those couple years, I shipped. Uh, I maintained it too because I was the little guy. It's the only thing I could do to keep up with the bigger guys, and I think people really like that because I stay up all night, and I do it now. I have an auction once a week, and I stay up all night after the auction's over because it's in the evening, and I package everything. I mean, like most of the time, I'm walking out and the sun's up and it's morning, and I go straight to the post office if I can. But now that I work at the coin shop, I go right after. I go straight from work, so it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. I can hook you up with some cowboy cards. Yeah, I'm a cowboy fan. You know who I put that up there for? For Mavado. He always says "Go Cowboys" because he knows I'm a Cowboy fan. So we both. It's a cigarette case too. This is kind of cool. I had it for years, and I had pulled it out, and I was gonna. I'm not. I was gonna send it to him because he had helped like be a mod one time. Or actually, he always helps when he gets in. That guy's awesome. He really is. Him and his old lady are good people. They're really good people. But yeah, it's pretty cool, huh? It's just rinky dink. It's like it's not expensive or nothing. But I just think it's just cool, kind of cool. I think everybody in here's bought something from me, and you guys all know. I think everybody in here's maybe probably got a coin free for me. I always try to send something extra if I can. Like if things are going good. It ain't always going good, but I do what I can. I'm not trying to get rich. I'm just trying to eat. He rocks out in the band too. Yeah, he's straight rock and roll, huh? You know what, Logan? I used to collect, so I probably got, and I was pretty anal about the way I collected. So every sheet, I didn't have one Emmett Smith rookie. I had a whole binder full, and then every like so. I doubt there's gonna be anything you got that I need, but I appreciate it, buddy. Thank you. I've had no money. I'm just here for the free giveaways. Right on. Freaking high ho. You're so funny. Cowboys stink. Everybody hates winter. I love that. I love that part. Send it to R Platinum. Are you talking about the computer, Clay? You talking about my old Windows Me? I joke and say that. See what people know because I don't know crap about computers. Everything I know, I'm self-taught, straight self-taught. These are pretty cool. I got these the other day, and I have never seen, but I know anything Disney's like gold. These are from 1987 in the original wrapper. They're serial numbered. Aren't those cool? They did the dwarfs only, so there's only 11. And I thought these were pretty cool. Oh, the secret case, right on. Yeah, these are nice. It's a half ounce of fine silver, and they're serial numbered. This one is Grumpy, so I should probably give that one to my wife, but I won't. And then we got Doc, and they're cameo, deep cameo. It's kind of the paper's a little wrinkled right here, but but the sleeves that they're in, the color and they're clean inside. I could probably put this. I would take the coin out and put this in between a book, like heavy books. Try to let it naturally go back to flat. But yeah, but I mean the coin. So I got 3 out of the 11, and they only made 20,000 of this set. Who dat in the house? So go. Yeah, I like the Saints, man. I rooted for the Saints those couple years. They got one of the best quarterbacks ever. I really like that dude's a stud, but they just never could quite get it done. But yeah, the Saints. I like the Saints. Did you ever sell that Dansko Indian head book? You know what I did? I started filling it. I didn't sell it, but all those Danskos I got, I still got a bunch of Danskos for sale. But I started filling all of them. I just started putting my a BU Jefferson nickel book with proofs together, um, and my seated dime book. That's probably the one that I don't know what the hell I'm thinking. And how many seated dimes they made? what, like 3,000 of them or something. I'm exaggerating, but yeah. And then I got I found an old Dansko type book that I wanted to start my type set in. I just, you know how it is. You want to do everything. So I think I got like 4 books started. But you guys want to see a nice one? I'll show you a nice one. I like dimes also. I'm a dime guy. Um, I just got this, and I can't believe what I got. So let's show you guys, because this is a Roosevelt 46, including proofs, right? And they're all uh they're all mint state BU. You know, I don't know how understand BU. I understand it as, it's like 63 really, but it's they're all toned, rainbow toned. These things are gorgeous. All the top pop coins now look like these coins. Nickel dimes, all the clad coinage, the silvers. Um, it's rare that I ever check, because I check a lot on the top population coins for like nickels and dimes, and they're all the toning ones have taken over. It's like you can't get it with a perfect coin. It's got to be damn toned. Few people collect Roosevelts. Yeah, that's I've kind of like come to understand that too, and I don't know why. I think, what, when I do a lot of dime, I don't now. Right now, I've been too busy. But when I do, it is a strain on my eyes because they're smaller. Because I use only a loop. I don't use a microscope when I'm going through coin. And I don't know if the light is showing you guys properly the coloring. Like that 46S, it's hardcore rainbow. It's all rainbow, and it's like beautiful. Let's see. There's that 50S. Let's see if we can get you guys to see that one. Can you make that out? Is that working for you guys? Yeah. Damn lucky. Damn lucky. And the 52D. Jesus, that thing is like, it just looks like it looks like the top pop 52D. So anyhow, I got to go through it, except that it's just put behind everything else I got to go through. That 62 is perfect rainbow. I mean, every color in the spectrum. Now, I would be suspicious of all those toned coins, except that they're all uniformly toned. I'm pretty sure that they acquired their toning being in this book for as long as they've been in this book. I know I personally know where it's been for like the last 15 years, and it hadn't moved in 15 years. So, and who knows before that. So I'm not even worried that they're artificially toned. And then like say you were to send one off for grading, they can tell. I've watched a video once with the guys that started PCGS. They talked about the toning, and it was hard to explain. I know how it is sometimes. It's hard to put the words, but the way he explained it was that it's layered. It's like a layering with artificial, because it's literally artificial toning is real toning. It's just sped up. It's the coins are doing the same thing. It's the same thing. It's they're able to speed it up, and it's just, I guess, to the really good pro graders, they are able to tell the difference, because they say one looks layered on and one doesn't, like sprayed on or something, but they both are literally, toning the same exact thing, the same chemicals, compounds or whatever's happening to make it do that. Because I watched it like a 12-year-old in a video on here, tone a coin in 45 seconds in the microwave with a hard-boiled egg. That was crazy. All right, let me jump it back to the chat. Few people collect Roosevelts, and then it was you would have a lemon maker set and buy it from him instead of tracking down each coin. That's the service I'm offering, or part of what I'm doing. If you got, because I know everybody works, and this is what I do for a living. So I collect also, so I know how hard it is to try to get it all in. It's impossible almost. So when you guys don't have the time and you have a want or a wish list, email me. Well, we know Ken just puts it on cruise control, but I think he's earned that. It's like that's the way it's supposed to be. It's supposed to be rewarded. You know, the farther you go, the more years you doing it. It's supposed to be you get paid for what you know, not what you do. You know, like in traditional work. But those days are gone, people. They've been gone. So that was a good. This was nice pickup. Just recently got that. And these, and then a bunch of BU rolls of 86D that I just started going through. I haven't finished that. I never get nothing finished. But this is stuff for at home. It's not like at work work. And then this is probably one of the nicest Indian heads I own. I never knew what an Indian looked like truly until I started. I bought two nice ones in the last month. And let's see if this camera will play ball. This is a 1865. Come on. Full Liberty. Couple diamonds. Now, what would you call this, Ken? Is this red or not? Or can you see? Or can you see it? I barely stopped napping. All this is for the Tuesday auction. Yeah. Except for the Filipino coin. Yeah. This will probably be at auction. As soon as it said you were live, I stopped what I was doing to watch. Well, thank you very much, Yvonne. I appreciate that. Oh, sorry. Oh, you guys glare. Let me put. I need to. Because I just jumped on like spur of the moment. You all know me. I don't plan nothing except Tuesday, but I'm pretty much. I get it in when I can. You know, kids, life, all that good stuff. Working 7 days a week for 20 years, it takes its toll. And usually, one of the big parts of the toll is not being able to plan. So I don't like not keeping my word. It's a pet peeve of mine. So I don't tell people, yeah, I'm gonna stream tonight. I just do it when I can do it. Okay. Thunderstorm. God, and it's hot too. See, it's probably humid as hell and it's gonna start raining. Isn't that the worst? Come on. Come on. Focused. No? Kind of. Anyhow. Yeah, it's pretty nice. Pretty nice. This is a cell phone, so how's everybody? How much that sell for? Well, if it goes to auction, hopefully a lot. I I would have to look it up, hi It's in the raw, so you could, all those websites are free. Don't go to PCGS or NGC because um, those price quotes are for their stuff in their holders. But the one that the phone never rings. It's funny. Uh, the numismatic site for the fair market value, it'll tell you there. It'll give you a ballpark. Bring, 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 bring. Book. Oh, me understand you. I got you. Yep. Hi. All right. This is a box full of stuff that I buy a few things every day or I find stuff and you know I just and then I put them in a box and then I usually will go back to it to like sort it and put it in its proper home. I haven't had time to do that with this. So there's stuff in here that there's you guys anybody know what billion is? This is an old coin made of that, but it can't. can't tell what the coin is. So I got to microscope it. I brought it home to microscope it. I just bought it and said, we'll go for it. Ooh, I got to put these still need to be put away. There's a whole bunch of old Canada. Yeah, I'm going to assume it's Greek because Greeks, that's old enough that they used it. Romans too, right? There's some Roman coin that's in the billion. It's like a type of metal. I settle for billions, huh? So it's I'm just hoping that once I put it on a microscope, I'll be able to see some of the devices, and then I'll just go through like the books at work and try to find it. What we got there? Is that 67? 67. That's a good looker. I wonder if the light in here is bad because I got the door open. I never have the door open usually. It's a young her too, right? Yeah. It's the only time she was cute. That's pre-sex change, right? Pre-chin? Or first chin or second chin? I don't remember. Oh, yeah, Netherlands. No, that's Canada. I take it back. That's Canada. 1876. I have a lot of years of these. And I have quite a few. And so if anybody needs like specific years, there's Newfoundland. That's 1920. 20? 20. God, my eyes are getting old. Don't get old, people. Don't get old. She's king now. I heard she's been king for a while. How do you think she really, really is with the boys' marriage? All of them. They're all marrying commoners. What does that tell you? That's got to tell you something. Read my last message. Auction the box of randomness and surprise the high bidder. Yeah, but dude. Okay, these, $3, $4, a few years, key dates, you get into like 5 to 10, right? So, but I got some stuff in here. A good 70S, like the good one. What is this? I think it's an 11S. Where's my loop? Here, loop. Here, boy. No, it's a 14. That's a 14. 14, 12D, 26S, 26S. So I got just wheats, a lot of wheats here. But some nice ones, some BU, some better dates. Oh, it was oh damn it. 64 Lincoln? 65, my bad. 65. Yes, sir. 58D, but it just those you can get still like in a roll. A nice 28. Ooh. Here's that '08 that's been clipped 4 times, and I still haven't verified it because I forgot about it, to be honest. But this is an Indian with 4 clips on it. I've seen 2 clips, so I don't know if this is going to end up being special or not. But I got really excited when I found this sucker. Yeah, I keep a loop around my neck at work. I wear a lanyard all day. I wear it so much that it starts to my neck gets raw. And my it's funny you brought that up, Lincoln. My little girl, she's a manager at a barbecue joint, right? And she goes out to the club after, like the late club, and I guess there's some people that have like some like clothing line. They gave her a bunch of lanyards, and the material, I have no idea. It feels like silk. It's like soft, and I'm like, you got to get me one, baby. So I bribed her. I hope gave her enough because I want one of those silk ones, so it doesn't mess my neck up. Let me catch up in the chat there. Let me read my last message. Where you at? Why settle for billions when you can have millions? Is that the last one? No, she's king now. Yes. And she pees standing up. That's funny. Wow. Not giving up. That's annoying. Now, what salesperson, after calling you 3 times in a row of you not answering, thinks they're going to make a sale? Is that ridiculous? That's the kind of people that exist on this planet. I'm not going to go any farther. Read Robert Lesson's message. You know what? I might have to scroll back. Oh no, send me a picture and I can verify it. Oh, right on, man. I will. I gotta do notes. I did. I did write down leopard colony because I think we have some at work. I remember talking. There were a bunch of dealers in one day, and we're just shooting the breeze, and it was. I think it came up in topic like recently. But yeah, sweet. I will. I'll send you. I got a V nickel with two clips in it too, and I'm not sure if it's legit. Send pics to Robert. You got it, man. I will. Matter of fact, I will set that coin with that note. That'll help me not forget. Almost 100%. More like maybe 82.5. How you doing, Flordelina? Flordelina? Did I say that right? Flordelina? 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 There's not an A, so is it Flordelina? How you doing, Juan Wrangle? Hi, been to over. I hope you know somebody in here, and that's an inside joke. Everybody knows that joke, and you're not just doing whatever those people do. Because Lincoln will pounce like a jaguar. Just saying. You should have super chat up. Ken, silly worrying about 30%. The whole 100% is the donator paying. Shit. Oh yeah, Ken could do that now because he's past 1,000. He's monetized. That's cool. I don't even know where I'm at. I started off like gangbusters, and then I kind of just petered out. I've been stuck like in the 350 range for a long time, but which I'm cool with. I want it to be like what it really is. I want it to be face value. So it's like, I'm getting by, and it'll just be that much better when I do get there, regardless of the length of time that it takes to get there. But that's today. It could change tomorrow. What's up for auction tomorrow? You'll have to watch the pre-video if I get one in there, because this week I didn't come across a whole lot of a variety of stuff, and oh, that would be sweet, Robert. Because I know you guys. It's probably some of the first videos I watched was Coin Op when I got on here. I never knew the coin community was even here. It's a long story. Oh, and that's right. That reminds me the eBay story. I sold a $600 Mercanti Series Eagle to some guy, right? And he gets it, and 2 weeks go by. I had just changed because of eBay's prompting and pushing, the free shipping, the do this and the do that, and for the little guy, a lot of those things that they pushed for, they didn't help me. They started eating into my bottom line. But I figured, you got to earn your way. You got to get there. So what I did was I played ball. I ate it on a lot of coins. And you had said something to that fact earlier. It's true. Like you got to get a following. So I started to get pretty good. And this guy all of a sudden sends me an email. Hey, SJ, what's going on, mama? And critiquing the coin. And what he was critiquing on the slab was the little teeny on the corners that keep it from moving so that you can't stack them. And a few of them had chips, but the rest of these things were gorgeous. They were, he was just being so anal that it wasn't like status quo stuff. It wasn't like regular stuff, but I still offered him his money back. Offered him a refund. And at the end of the correspondence that day, it ended with his email saying, "No, you know what? I think I'm good. I'm gonna keep the coin." So I had just changed mine from 2 weeks 30 days for your return. He waited like you had said. Everything you were saying, dude, I've been there. It was so funny because one day before the 30 days, and he goes, "I want my money back, or you need to send me X amount of money, or I'm gonna ruin your perfect feedback." Literally, just says it just like that. He just blackmails me and threatens me because I had 100%. I never had one complaint. Matter of fact, if you read my feedback, these people, they just overwhelmingly, like, people went out of their way to say nice things. I had really awesome feedback, and I took a lot of pride in it. And when that happened, I thought, I got this guy because his email. So I called eBay, wait an hour to get to talk to some 16-year-old in Ireland. That was hard with an Irish accent, full on. And to make a long story short, PayPal, they locked my PayPal up. with all the money that was in it. Um, how do you do business on eBay without PayPal? You don't. They investigated. It took like 6 weeks for them to investigate it, and in 6 weeks' time, they shut me down. I had to cancel 100 auctions the minute I hung up the phone with them, and three had just closed. So I had to tell these people that I don't even have any money or a way to get the money to you. And I explained what happened. And awesome. They were like regular customers. All three of them said, don't even worry about it. Um, I mean, it was a nightmare. And so the 6 weeks, they basically put me out of business. And it came back that I was in the right. I won. But I told them I'd rather die than ever do business on eBay again. Because I don't know how many of you know, eBay owns PayPal. And that, to me, is a conflict of interest. I found this out through the course of this. So I went out and started doing my homework. So not only do you have to pay a fee to put your auction up, then they get to take a cut of your auction when it's done, and then you have to use PayPal, which takes a cut. So they have their hand in your pockets 3 times, 4 times, except that some of the times they're not even letting you know it's really them getting that cut. They're getting a cut at every juncture, but they must not be proud of it because they never talk about it. They don't explain that they own PayPal. eBay owns PayPal. So that was enough for me. I'd rather die hungry. But that's me. I'm a weirdo, and it's hurt me. It's hurt me bad, tremendously. Put me in a bad spot because there's no other place besides Heritage Auction that's bigger than eBay in the world. They sell more coin than anybody. So me taking that out of my repertoire of things to use, it really does hurt. So maybe being stubborn is stupid. I would agree. I'm not saying what I did was right. It wouldn't be right for everybody. My advice to anybody would be to do whatever it takes to stay on eBay, because if you're trying to do this for a living, you need eBay to be successful somewhat. If you're not brick and mortar. So I'm a weirdo like that. I've already put my 25 years in. My kids are grown. I don't need to make 150 grand a year. I just need a piece of Popeye's chicken every once in a while for breakfast and a pack of cigarettes, and I'm happy. And I got both today. So today's a good day. It's a good day. They don't cater to the little guy. I'll tell you that right now, Ken. They don't give 2 shits about us. The big guys, the big coin guys, they cater. They walk around. I think they got a whole squad of people from eBay walking around kissing their butt all day, and that's not what I'm about. It's really dumb, but I can't do it. I can't. I know where I get in where I fit in. I understand, like, let's say with the government, things like shit's out of my control. It's bigger than me. There's nothing I could do about it, so I gave up on some things that I tried to take up the plight of. So now I'm cool. As long as nobody comes and bugs me, I just want to work, do my thing, and I'm staying out of these big guys' ways. I used to have a hard on for it when I was a younger man, but I'm old now. Too many broken backs, and I can work hard. I can do this 7 days a week, and I am. So that's it. Yeah, I'll tell you this much: I had broken some things and found out how they do a few things, like algorithm wise, and you have to get to tiers before you are put in front of X amount of people or coin people. Don't think that when you put your ad up, it's seen by anybody who types in verbatim search words that you have in your title, because they don't. If you're not store, or if you're not certain level of store, you only get there through acquiring these things. Because I had acquired like the little emblem next to me, even though I was the little guy, and the only way I did it was because I'm the only one that was on eBay doing 20 shipping same day, and it was hard too. But it was one of the things that it gave me a little extra boost, like percentage wise. So when you're selling a coin that there's 20 of them, like you said, they could buy it from anybody. Why would they not buy it from the cheapest? If it's in the same grade, you got to wow them with other things. That was the one that got me, kept me in there, kept me alive. But I ain't gonna lie, it was hard some days. Some days, 30 auctions would sell. I think that was the most I ever sold, was 30 separate auctions closed and went with winning bids. And they were all different. And I sold collectibles too, like booze collectibles and stuff. So it wasn't just putting them in a bubble mailer. It was like, what size box, and gee, if you'd see where after I'm done packaging, It looks like a tornado came through the son of a bitch. I swear to God. Excuse my language. Hey, Dirt 30, what's going on? Hey, Amanda. What's up, sweetheart? Mr. JC Will. Thank you. I got the coin, and it's freaking awesome. And I'll talk to you later about it. But I got it. I got it like a few days back, and I was going to. Well, I sent you an email asking if it was okay to do a thank you, but I was waiting for you to get back to me. That's all. I wasn't dodging you. Excuse me. Miss Paula Bloom, how are you? Who else? Did I miss anybody else? Anybody else slip in here? Because I really wasn't looking at the chat. I think I got all you guys. James gets a big old smackarooski. Lucky. So what's the deal? How's everybody doing? I'm doing good today. This is my day off. It's my Sunday. We do our days off at the shop are Sunday, Monday, like with Barber. I don't know. Is that normal for coin shops? Because the other coin shops are competitors. They're 7 days. But like I told you guys before, the man I work for, he's this is gonna be his third retirement. He always says, and this is kind of like the next year or two is really consolidating, getting around, and he wants to retire. Grandpa's brother, very. Oh, right on. It probably been a long time since you've seen him too, huh? Who's Cheeks? Is it that must be a nickname? And I think you're talking about SJ, huh? That's a good nickname for SJ. Cheeks. He's got the big old rosy cheeks. So what else we got here? We got some stuff in here. I got some good coins. It's a 70 proof. Not really a big deal. What is that? That's a 12. You know what? I might have to go behind me and shut the door real quick. It's got a big old like weird color spot around the date. 38S. That's a. I think it's a proof, and it's beautiful. It's a peach. I want the Indian head penny lemon. No problem. Put $1,000 in the mail, and I'll get that sucker out today. I'll break in the to the post office to send it. It's a nice 12D right there. I think this is solid all the way around, like true problem free. Nice looking coin. It's a nice looking coin. Oh, there's a Filipino one right there. Still in here, Robert? You showed me one of these, didn't you? It's a one centavo, 1918. He just he just showed me one of these. Yeah, you did. That's right. Sorry, you guys. Stupid phone. I'm waiting for a plumber, and if I don't hear him at the door because my office is the garage. It's kind of like not, it's within earshot kind of. She'll kill me. She'll kill me. You know what? It is the light. 1 second. I'm going to go close a door that slides, letting in half the sun, and it's messing up the light. Go, gadget knees. Oh. I'm gonna grab a water while I'm out here. And a bee. Oh, that sounds good. Oh yeah, that's right. That's what I was about to do. Yeah, I was like, dude, hold on, come on. I was actually cleaning last night. That's what I started doing. I was cleaning up, getting ready for Tuesday. I got my air conditioner, like the vent, taken off because it's one of those mobile ones that you can plug in and move around. I think that's gonna help. think so. And I can go lower. So let's do that. I'm getting fancy. I got a tripod finally. Hey. A tripod. Moving up. It's like a real one. Yeah, that's a lot better now. There you go. I usually don't prompt for it, but I have been lately because it's part of the game. I used to forget. We got 16 people and 9 likes. If you guys could find it in your hearts to hit the like button, I'd appreciate it. I'll beg. No pride. I'll beg. If you're local, I do laundry. I wash windows. I'm pretty good at honey-do lists. Or you need a room addition, whatever. We do it all. You have a tripod when you wake up. Fire Cajun. That's funny. This guy. Killing me, Larry. What year is this one? 31. 31 large cent. Did I wipe the camera? I thought I did. Let's try again. That chicken was greasy. Alright, I'm catching up. No worries, Paulo. Okay, I have to go here. SJ, thanks for stopping, Mama. Enjoy your company, girl. But can you cook a good hamburger? Oh, shit. Now, I could barbecue it better. Man, I'd barbecue every meal if I could. But yeah, I pan sear it, then I put it in the oven and bake it. It'd be the best burger you ever had. Hand patted. We make our own around here. I like to cook. I'm actually a good cook, I think. I know I'm better than my wife. You didn't hear it. She didn't hear that. You didn't hear that? No one heard that because I didn't say it. But I could tell you, it took her the first 10 years of our marriage to do the whole turkey day by herself. God bless her. It was a 1940. I like these large cents. I like everything copper. Earlier the better. Handsome devil there. I think that's Mr. George. And a bunch of penny. 52. Red. Uncirculated. I don't let no pennies go by, especially when they're red. Okay, thanks, Dirt, George, but I have a few with him. Right on. I'll hit the like after I have been impressed. Oh, is that right? Excuse me. Amanda, she all grown up now, isn't she? What was it? I have to. Hey, Lennon, what's GSA do you have? You know what? They're at the shop. So when I go to work tomorrow, Mr. Will, I will get a list for you. And as soon as I get home, I'll shoot you an email. But I can email you the price because I know what my price is because I recently had had an inquiry for him that fell through. Guy wanted Morgan rolls and Peace rolls, and I got them both in BU. But he wanted them for almost free, which we can't do. 38. Oh, I got these from my book. I think these are the small cents, Canadian cents I needed. What is that? 32 and 33. I finally got 25. If anybody collects Canada small cents, that's the key date. That thing, and I didn't know how expensive it was. Well, it's for auction, so that's hard. You can look up what it goes for, Lincoln. It's a high grade, but email me, and I'll we can talk about it through email. Because I got to look at it, I got to grade it. I didn't do that yet because it was in with the stuff that needs to be graded. I like Canada coins. I just this last 2 months or 3 months started getting into them. And what was this one? Oh, this is a nice 1909. Is this a VDB? Or is it a plane? Oh, that's a VDB with full weight lines. Oh, it's got a die crack. This is nice. It's a nice grade, but it's got a die crack that runs from the tip of the wheat on this side to the E, and that's freaking cool. Because it doesn't look like the die was that bad, but it must have, maybe a bad metal or something. It cracked early on while it was being used. God, this camera is freaking horrible. Anyhow, very nice. I'll I'll probably I'll probably put this one at the auction. Now, is that enough red to consider it red brown, Ken? Hey, Hoagie, what's going on, man? Need 5%. It's solid, like in a circle. On half the date, it's red. Yeah, 5%. I would. Yeah, well, yeah. The bottom on the reverse, all the way up to cent. I'd say it's possibly red brown. That's good. That'd be cool, man. I'd be down to buy some rolls. We got like two at the shop, just two. They're small cent, the old small cent roll, and I just assumed that they were going to be really expensive, so I haven't even tried getting them. Get me a clear photo of the reverse crack. I will. I'll have to take it. I'll shoot it off to you when I'm. I'll write it down right now because I'm saying that, but that's not meaning I will remember. My short-term memory sucks. Where'd you go, Pin? Yeah, put it right in front of me. I'll never find it. Sin Kin. 1909 photo. Pick. Pick. I will do that. It's my day off. I don't have to do anything I don't want to, and I can do anything I want to. I could eat ice cream for lunch if I want to. I think I will. I'm gonna have ice cream for lunch. Now, where the hell did I set it down at? Oh God. Nope. Negative. Negative. I'll find it. The note's enough. No, I found it. There it is. My desk is starting to look like Ken's. I'm a couple weeks from civilization. Yeah, you're out in the boonies. Ken's out in the boonies. Hey, Mountain Man, what's going on? Man, I tried to make it to your thing the other day, and I just couldn't make it, bro. I watched some of it. I watched about half of it though, so I gave you some watch time. What are we talking about? What are you talking about? He's asking me what we're talking about. We're talking about coins, I think. Yeah, right on, Mountain Man. No problem, dude. I said hi to Hoagie. I think I did. Vaughn Morgan's back. Hello, Vaughn. JC hopes the price dropped. I, it was pretty recent that I priced them, so I'm pretty sure I'm current on the price. But of course, I'll check current. And be right back. Going to check my mail. You got it, Bubba. Right on, right on. What else we got in here? This is just some junk stuff. There's some. This is a 52D with a clogged. Uh, and what I've never heard clogged used. As far as it's the D in the mint mark. It's got a big old die chip dead center, and it's a die chip. It's not post mint damage. So is that normal? Is that like old school? Calling it clogged? I've seen filled, but not clogged. So whoever labeled this, yeah, filled is how I know it. But this coin, I know it came in an estate from people who were coin people they owned a pawn shop. But it's got good color. See the color? How it's toned? I don't know if that's coming out. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. I got lots of variety, you guys. This is a slanted eye in the Liberty. and it's on a 57D, and it's crazy looking. I don't know if it's gonna show you. Come on, baby. But kind of cool. Kind of cool. I think it's hella cool. Those are more modern. I got anything good? Here's a crazy one. Let's. I've shown it before, but ooh, I got a 10S, a nice 10S. It's woodied, but it's crazy woodied. Kyle Hayes, what's going on? A lot of field bees, right on. I gotta show you guys this one because I get a kick. I'm also a woody alloy mix air collector, but this thing looks like blood running down like the wall. Come on. Come on. And focus. I'm trying to will it to focus. I got a strong mind, so I just focus. Do it now. Please. I beg you. Coin gods. God damn son of a good mother. You see that? Isn't that crazy looking? Come on. Anyhow, that's on a 10S. Yeah, it's a 10S. God, that's crazy. It's hard to. I'll send you a picture of this one too, kid. Matter of fact, I'll put it right over there. Found a 22D uncirculated woody. I got one right here. And I found 322 no Ds this month with strong reverse. All three of them were fake. All three of them. I get excited, and then I have to get depressed and like, oh, because I need one for mine. I know this ain't my Johnny Blaze. Send me a picture of all of them. Yeah, I'll send you a picture of something. Where you been? You should be at work. Oh, you just getting off work. What's up, man? I ain't seen him in a while. Just think about the other day. Your ears must have been ringing. That's my family right there, the Johnny Blaze guy. He's a good dude. Just don't park in front of him because he falls asleep while his car's running a lot. Oh, birthdays already? Huh? You gonna have the water slide again? Because I think I'm gonna go in it this time. I'll probably slide down and hit it, and then there'll be no water left. This is a nice one right here. 38 wood. It's a good strike. It's almost uncirculated, and look at those hardcore stripes right there. Yeah, graduation 8th grade. That's right. Tell little mama I say congratulations. Yeah, this one I like this one. It's a really nice strike. Actually a good strike. Oh shit, I'm looking through both. So these are just pennies from this probably 2 weeks. 2 weeks and there's a lot that I didn't read off. So there's 14, not the good ones. I got everything from 10 up, and in nicer grades. Like not just all of them are dogs, but I buy the dogs too. So if anybody's doing a slower, yeah, no time, dude. Time goes by way too quick, way too quick. Crosses actually had finals. He had finals today. Does his finals today. So I got my fingers crossed, man. Because the boy's been not messing up, but he's been playing the video game too much. And he's too old to put hands on him. I never really did, anyways. He's been always been a good kid, but I don't know. He's getting kind of like the game is stronger than his will right now. All right, this penny is a size exactly the size of a dime. Exactly. It's a 1906 something, but it's like squashed perfectly all the way around. So like the rim is really deep. And this one is it's been up for debate, argument, what it is, and I've been told in the one theory that I believe is that the man I work for, he's pretty old, been around. It's not a dryer, not rolling air. He said that he had worked in a machine shop once for aerospace in Long Beach where we live. There is McDonnell Douglas, it used to be, Boeing, where they make all the planes, like humongous for years. He said that they used to do this to him at the shop, machine shop, and like when I showed it to him, he knew right away. He didn't hesitate. He just, oh yeah, that's a whoop whoop. He just, and I believe him. Not that he's never gave me a reason not to believe him, but I believe me coming across it, being in the same town, etc. I'm thinking it's likely that this is one of the ones from he said they used to mess with the coins all the time with pennies and stuff, and do all kinds of shit to them. So I was like, great. Again, excited and then depressed, but I kept it. But I'm not going to send it. I'm not going to sell it as because that's not okay. It'd be real easy to go, I don't know what it is, and then put it up for auction. And I'm sure people would want it and buy it because at first glance, and before I knew what it was, I would have paid a lot of money for it thinking it was something special. So you guys, on those really oddball error variety that it's not in the book or it's not in the cherry picker, really do your homework and just protect your money, be responsible. If anybody's in the boat like me, I don't have a ton of money in the bank. I couldn't survive buying a coin for 100 $200 and then finding out I couldn't resell it. That $200 would put me in a really dire straits. So just you gotta be responsible. You gotta kind of like pull it in sometimes, say no, not get it, etc. That's probably the best advice you get out of me today. And then those Disneys, we'll be bringing those. I don't know if everybody was in here. I got 3 of them. They're from a collector set of 11. They're the dwarfs. It's the prince and then the dwarfs, but I got 3. These are from 1987. They only made 20,000 of them. And they're half-ounce rounds in the original package for Disney, and they're serial numbered. These are pretty cool. So 3 came through the shop. When I saw Disney and a serial number, I jumped on them. There's Doc. And they're good looking. They're cool little coins. 50th anniversary. Walt Disney Stone White 50th anniversary coins. Pretty cool. Yeah. Oh yeah. I'll tell you right now. I owe Cheryl, our Cheryl from our community. I don't even know if I thanked her, but she said something one time in one of my auctions because she always comes, she always buys something. Like I appreciate the hell out of her, love her to death. And I had because I kind of used weeks to test, right, to test the market, the people in my community or the people that come to my auction. I'm trying to cater to them. So, I had gotten coins that were like all in the $20 range one week, and yeah, then it was I kind of went with less coin and at a higher price, better quality, higher grade, more slab than not, and really didn't sell too much. And it was one of the times I did that. That Cheryl then she didn't buy anything, and I thought, damn, I really let her down. Like I didn't bring something for her, and I asked her, and I was like, there's nothing you like, Cheryl. And she goes, no, it's not really that. She goes, I like everything you got. She goes, but I don't want to buy like $100 slab or $50 coin. She goes, I'd rather buy lots of stuff at $7. That was it, Cheryl. I owe Cheryl everything. $7 starting price range, like 7 to 15, and if I bring the stuff she likes, she will buy it all day long. So it's just I'm always on the hunt for everybody. I really am. You guys don't know, but when you're talking in the streams and I'm sitting in there, I'm taking notes on your favorites. You know what you really. Oh, I wish I had one of those. And I'm out there pounding pavement because I don't get everything from only my coin shop. I go to my competitors. You know, because I'm trying to get a good rapport with them too. Because you have to have more than one place supply. You really it's connections, connections. So I really do work my butt off. I'm working when I'm not working. I don't even know if that's possible, but I pull it off, and then it catches up with me like usually at the end of the week, and I fall asleep for like 2 days. I'm just coming out of this 2 days rest, so that's good. I'll be falling asleep in the stream, and I'm the cameraman. Oh, I do best with items. Yeah, you got a bit. Well, you've been around longer than me on here, so if that's the math, I'm hoping it is. You know, and then you have a high standard to a high bar, whether you know it or not. So then, if that's a natural progression, then that's what I got to look forward to. If I keep working hard, is the 25 to 50 awesome, you know? But I don't mind if I do the little stuff up to 50, 100, you know, like I'm not trying to sell $1,000 coins ever. I do not want to get into gold because it's too much to go potentially go wrong for me. I think the biggest silver bar I ever bought was 5 ounce. That's about all you ever get out of me. Maybe like a $300 Morgan, but no mas, no more than that. Life is good. Cheap pharmaceutical cocaine, 30 milligrams, 3 times a day. I pay $6.40 for 90. Get out of town. Doctors gave me a script for 540 tablets. Said you see you in 6 months. That's how the VA here in the states for the military guys. There's so many. So the hospitals because we have a big one in the city we live in, and they give like 4 month prescriptions of painkiller and like these hardcore narcotics and it sucks because a lot of these dudes end up like drug addicts hooked on them, and they go through a 4 month prescription in a week. So be careful, man. That shit'll get you fast, high -ho. You got some of these, Paula? I just saw the chat. Dopey is hard to get. I have Dopey. Oh, that was a joke. I was slow. Can you get reds, bennies, flops, and blues? Oh shit! Don't forget the whites. There's whites too, I think. Oh god, that's funny. Something tells me how can get anything you want, but my money would be on him keeping them for himself. Do you do dollar deals? Hey, whoa, you guys, whoa, whoa, whoa! You take this somebody else's chat. You, I wasn't always a good guy, you know. 25 years ago, me just being in a room with people talking, joking about stuff like that would get my door kicked in. I'm a square now. Been a square for 20 plus years, but I still have vivid flashbacks. Suppositories, but the aluminum was so hard to swallow. Oh god, we don't. There's no little ones in here, right? Logan's freaking 32 years old. He just says he's 18. Plus, he's in a different country. They can't hold us to. I think there's no extradition. I'm not sure. What's the other year? Because you guys like that Indian scent. The other one, I showed it for a little time one time. Yeah, kid's crazy. I know. That's why I like him. What the hell? What year was that other Indian? Oh, 1904. And it's probably the nicest one I've ever owned in my life. This thing is pretty cool. I got a lot of good stuff in this book. But this is beautiful. I'd gotten this one first, and I was like, oh, that's what Indians look like. Come on, come on. Stupid camera. And I hate having to take everything out of the plastic over and over. Oh, we're just shooting the breeze. This isn't actually auction, so I'm not gonna whine about the quality too much. This is just happenstance. Me and Robert Lawson hung out all morning, and it was bitching. He's got some really nice old money, you guys. Um, Paper bills, and he's got some Confederate, and I'm gonna say obsolete notes, and very cool stuff. And I know he said he's starting auctions with at like $1 on eBay, or you might entice him to show you some stuff before they go up, which is always the best way to try to get something. Come on, baby. Well, this thing is pretty. I think it's uncirculated, close to maybe high AU. It's not a better year, but it's gorgeous. Let me tell you about. He's got full Liberty and all four diamonds. Yeah, all four. Shit. Yeah, he does. Nice feathers. Oh God, this sucker's nice. Yeah. Yep. That's a peach. Yeah, I bought a few. I did. I'm like a little kid, and you know what my boss tells me every day? That he warns me. Hey, Susan, how are you, Mama? He tells me, hey, it's a candy shop. He says just like that. I'm like, I know, like, because I always, I'm not joking. I don't think I've taken cash pay, twice, 2 days out of 4 or 5 months. I spend every dime I reinvest right into the coin because the stuff that comes through the doors, it's good. And dealers come all day, the phone all day, anything new, like it's like if I don't take advantage of it when I can, I don't get because these guys they pick everything. Mr. Smock, how are you, David? Hello. What's going on? I don't like the chat right now. Yeah, you know what? That's true. I think we're done with that. We're done with. They're all jokes, Mom. You got to kind of get thick skinned to that. Like you might even come to a point where in your sobriety that when you'll be okay with the jokes, but it's too soon. I get it. So I think I think it's over with. You doing well? Right on, Dave. You haven't left yet. When do you leave for the show? I thought you'd be gone, or are you already on the road? What else we got in here? Here's a clip vehicle. What year is that? That is a 1904, and I don't know if it's a clip or not. It's concave, but then it's kind of like it takes a turn. I don't know if that part is possible. Leave the 14th via Greyhound. Get there on the 15th. Tonight I have my auction at 7. Right on, dude. 7, 7. You got to be central. You did say it. Okay, good. Because I'm Pacific, so you're 2 hours different. I believe you're 2 hours what ahead, right? Or is it behind? No, it's behind. So if it was noon, it would be what's that? That's like divide by pi, carry the one. Yeah, it's like a few hours difference. Okay, I got you. I'm a genius. Government call me a genius. 155 now. Oh, ahead. Yeah, you're ahead. I think it's 11:55 here. Yep, you're ahead. Okay, so at 7. I got you. Oh, that might be the problem with the focus. The battery's almost dead. Well, I got my charger right here. Let's see if this. Bought more Indians than I thought. I got a 19. What is that? 1900. That's really good looking too. Damn, I forgot that. Been in this book in a while. I need to start an Indian book. Or I mean box or something. I got an Indian book, but I bought these for resale, and it's a peach. It just the camera doesn't want to play ball today. Come on. Really? I fight this over and over and over. I swap phones and I go to the tablet, then I go to the computer camera, and they all do basically about the same. So I just went last night, matter of fact, and read up on a bunch of you love what are you selling? Off center Lincoln Cent? It's got to be nice off center, like really hardcore, but it's got to have the date on it. I'm not buying nothing without the date still on it. And yeah, you're right. You have found my kryptonite. Airs and variety, damn it. I got a I got a box of stuff you'd love. I got a drawer full too. Having Kim PV Cam Day. Yeah, you know what, man? You're not the dude. I've only been on here for not very long, so I'm new, just like you are. I just got in before you. Um, I've reinvested though. I bought my first camera, then it was giving problems instantly. The OBS, I've never had a good time with, to be honest. I went and bought this one, which is it's a lot nicer than the other one. This is like $100. What I found out was that it's not the cameras. Shake it like a baby. My computer is old. My computer doesn't have the capacity for all this stuff. So, because I got microscopes and I wanted to set it up with the camera and the microscope, and I had it going, and I'll start the stream. It'll last about 15 minutes, and then it'll start to do all kinds of crazy stuff. So I don't even bother anymore. I've been getting by with the with broadcasting, doing stream with my phones through Wi-Fi, and it's getting it done. And I got money saved up. I just had to buy a. I'm on my second printer. Um, yeah, I gotta get a new computer. I was pricing them last night. I can get one for what I'm doing with like 1 terabyte with a lot more, like way more superior to mine, and they're pretty cheap. The rebuilt ones, and the 2 year warranty is not too bad. So I think I'll go. I think that's will suit me right now to get it refurbished with the 2 year warranty, and like it'll just be way more memory, better processor. If that don't help, then I don't know. I'm really a computer guy at all. So that's a nickel plancher with rim. It's already got its rim. I think this is damn cool. Damn cool. Like I got really excited when I got these. My first penny plancher. I think that's awesome. You know what? We had a conversation because there's a chance it could be a war plancard, right? Because war planchards go for a lot. Blank planchards. Um, so how do you tell? And we had the whole. So I don't think it's I've done a few things to it, and I'm pretty sure it's not a war planchard. Is that what they call the war planchers? Type twos? Because I think they're like $400, man. With the rim, they're less with the rim. You want the planchards without rim yet. I think those ones draw premium better. But I'll take shit. I'm happy with the regular old clad zinc, nickel coated, whatever you want to call it. I love it. I got a nice 22D. I got three 31S's, you guys, in varying grades from fine to about. And then look at this half cent. This bad boy. Oh, just because it has a rim, it's Type 2? I didn't know that. Thank you. Right on. I did not know that. Now I got this 35, right? And if I can afford it, I will always buy these. I don't care if the kids got to go hungry for a day. They can make a peanut butter and jelly sandwich like their old man. Except that I think it's galvanized. So I've been doing research and not having a good go at it, and then finally came across some articles that talked specifically about this coin and that they had one that was galvanized. And I thought, well, what the hell would they have done that for? And it must have been that they thought, like, maybe it was protecting it. Maybe not really collectors, but we're collecting coin. I have no idea. It's kind of like rich people used to rub their wheat pennies with black shoe polish. They did it on purpose. It was like a known thing for a little while. And there's a certain look to the pennies that you get all the time, and it's not quite this, and it's not quite well. That's what it was. That look is produced by black shoe polish, and I thought that was pretty bitchin'. So right when you think you know, I don't think anyone will ever know all of any one series or coin. I think there's two. There's so much to even small run, you know, per die set. It's amazing the amount of stuff you can learn, and that I take solace in that because I'm not in up for having to learn another trade one more time in my life. I'm too damn tired, and I get excited for coins still. So I hope this lasts till I die, and it's a nice condition, not a bad strike, still a good coin. Might be coated in mercury. Okay, there was a few things to that effect too. So either way, what I really was looking for was how to get this coating off without hurting the copper. And first page results in Google, second page, third page, nothing really. No one put it out there and said, "Yeah, I bet my life my recipe works or whatnot." And then I'm like 10 pages in, and I find an article, and it was exactly this, and a guy talking about a method of that worked for him of getting one that was coated like this and not hurting the copper at all. So I can't remember exactly what it entailed. I just bookmarked the page. But what it is going to entail, like on the short story, is that it's a few different chemicals. It's buying stuff. It's all this stuff that I don't have right now. So it's needs to be. It's just going to get put away. And like I forgotten about it till now. It'll be forgotten about, which is kind of cool. I just can't afford the time and the picking up of stuff. And but this is probably my pride and joy. This is probably my best pickup for the year. For all of 2018, this is my 20 cent type coin. This is the best type coin. 1875S. Beautiful rim. All its devices. I think it's undergraded too. But it is what it is. It ain't going nowhere. Now, this is something I'd gotten for myself. But like I always say, I do this for a living, so everything's for sale. I've had it for a couple months. They got a lot of RPMs on this. Well, let me take a look. I never looked for varieties. I didn't do no research on it. I just bought it and put it in the book and tried to forget about it, so I would hold on to it longer. To be honest, let's see. It looks fat, so I'll go research and find a picture of the mint mark for that year. Well, you know what though? Did they have any phantom? Like totally over mint marks. They're totally displaced, like 100% not touching each other. Because I'll be damned if there isn't a faint S right next to it, to the left, to the west. It could be just a mark, post-mint damage or something, but God, it looks like an S. Oh, that the rest of my day is gonna go. Thanks, Robert. No, I'm joking. Thank you. I just never have time, man. You can only do so much in a day. The amount of coin that you go through, I ain't telling you nothing. Nice counter stamp. I think I got that one at auction. I bought that one from Coin Dragon. Need to see it under the scope. Yep. I know. You're all right. I have a box that's labeled need scope, and it's already overfilled. Got 46D over D over D, and that's Konica what? And it's a nice grade. Oh, I forgot about those. These I got from Peavey. These are beautiful. That's when I won the show. I still can't believe I did that. I won it twice. God, I don't believe that. Yeah, I'm on double dimes or double dies. Double dimes. I don't think I have that one. I don't. I don't think I've ever went to double dimes. Double dives. Hey, is it fair to assume that there's a double, cent, etc., dimes, nickel, or is it just that dimes site? I never heard of that. That's sweet. Thank you. I got another question mark one. It's a 29S too. Man, it's not every day you get two really knowledgeable coin people in one stream that you're streaming at the same time. Now I wrote a question mark, but I'm not remembering. 10 cent plus 10 cent equals 20 cent. I love how not everybody has the knack for the stating the obvious. It's like the old Pat Summerall Monday Night Football with John Madden. And Pat, I just chalked it up as they got to keep the air time filled, right? So like when they were like quiet for a second, they might have like the game didn't dictate or warrant any more conversation. You have to say something. So Pat, this type of shit Pat Summerall would say. If the Bears would just play better defense, they'd keep the other team from scoring. It's like, okay, no shit. But he had a million of them. He just go, like, you really had to pay attention to catch some of them. And I just always used to oh my God, I get a kick out of that. It's like more so seeing who in the room when you're watching the ball game with everybody, seeing who catches it, right? Hey, Ant, what's going on, brother? Oh, I don't see. Must be on the front of the verse. Oh yeah. Oh God. Dang it! I don't have a microscope. You know what? This is probably the most craziest uh, anomaly on a weak coin that I've found myself through all the thousands and thousands and thousands of weeks since I've been through, and errors and varieties I've bought in, just straight bought. I've never seen anything to this. I've never seen picture or article that I've came across, but that's not saying a whole lot sometimes. I'm gonna try to put one of these, one of those, what do you call it, the clips with the better lens, and see if I can't show you guys this because I think it's weird. I have what I think it might be, and I haven't been able to get any help from anybody that I've shown it to. So before I say any more, I don't want to get you guys all juices flowing for nothing. Get y'all hot and bothered and then not put out. You know what I'm saying? Hate that shit. You hear that, ladies? Nobody likes to tease. Okay, it'd help if I could get it out of its tight holder. God, you son of a good mother. Ugh. In order to score, they have to get the ball into the end zone. Yeah, shit like that, dude. Isn't that funny? Because it's like Monday Night Football. How many millions of people watching? And but you know why? Because you got to sell it. You have to say it matter of factly without stuttering, not one little bit. It's like acting, kind of. I mean, of course, John Madden is like one of the football gods, as far as like along the lines like Bill Parcells. I don't think anybody knows more about football than Bill Parcells in the world. Um, Madden's pretty close, pretty damn good. I guess it helps to have been a coach in a Super Bowl team once. Yeah, no, this isn't. I got massive laminations, dude. I've gotten rim to rim die cracks, retained die cracks. On nickels, and this is recently, just dumb luck, and on BU War nickels. I love it. The cents. I just sent. I think Lincoln bought one from me. He bought a big old cud. It was one of the nicest ones ever. I found that one myself too. Yeah, Ken's awesome because you know what? It helps to know what you're selling. So when you buy stuff from Ken, you walk away knowing everything there is to know about that coin. That to me is a plus plus. Um, I try to do it as much as I can. But I'm not as knowledgeable. So, but I try. I try to do my homework on the stuff I bring to auction almost every week. But there'll always be a point where we get down to like later on in the night where I get to the last of the stuff Then you'll catch me. You'll be able to know what kind of week I had by like how far it takes before I didn't do any research on the coin. But I try, man. I really do. I'm not lazy about that. So if it starts getting where you guys think I'm being lazy, then check me. Tell me something. Talk some crap. Because sometimes you guys set a fire under people. And I'm about to... Okay, you got lucky. You got lucky this time, punk. I'm going to rip that sucker open. I found a 44 with the U and the Unum stamped over a chip. Over the die chip? It means I think that means that impression or the die chip... Oh, it can be a die chip. I was going to say it was already there. It was probably already there and it's not a die chip. That would be my guess. Or maybe I'm thinking that too quickly. With the U in the Unum, okay, stamped over a die chip. So the lettering of the U went up and over the chip, right? Clearly a chip. That's pretty bitchin', dude. Is it like a big chip? Is it like, or is it just like the size of slightly bigger than the U? I'm curious. That sounds bitchin' though. Yeah, I'd love to look, dude. Feel free. You guys can send me anything. You can send me pictures of your dog, your neighbor in the shower. I don't care. Whatever. Mr. Mudswat, how are you? What's good? They wanted a lot for postage, but it was cheaper than $1,000 that 65 minute on eBay. Right on. Cool. Cool, cool. Where do I send it? Oh, I'll type it in the chat right now. Hold on. Let me clip this thing on real quick and see if I can get it on there, if it's gonna help. It might. It's the macro 15 times, but I got it. It doubled up with a wide also. So if it doesn't work, I can take one more off. It's like 2 right now. Let me type in these. Where are we at? Yeah, Mom. I've been selling a lot of foreign coin the last couple of weeks. What am I doing, you guys? Oh, email, duh. There you go. That's my email. Oops. All right, let's see if we can get a picture of this coin. Ooh, I almost dropped it again. These black gloves are thicker than normal. They're very nice, but they're not. They're not. They got no bite. They're kind of smooth. Okay, now the 9 and the date is what we're looking at, and I'm telling you right now that. Oh, it was focused. Come on, there you go. Needs light probably. Come on. It'd help if I wasn't so shaky. Come on. Anyhow, the bottom of the 9, it comes down and over, identical to a 2. And it's not damaged. It's not a scratch. It's not metal that was put. It's a perfect molded, tooled. You know, it has straight sides. It's raised the same height as the 9. It's as if there was a 2 there and the 9 was put over it, or vice versa. But the top of the 2 doesn't exist. It goes into the traditional 9 for that year. I can't explain it. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's a one-off, if it's a fake, if it was 100 of them made. Well, I don't know what. Can't find nothing about it. And I think it's legit myself, because it's far enough down that it wasn't like a 12 or it's a 19. It's a 1929 S. It also looks like, if you turn it, yeah, I will, Ken, definitely. It almost looks like a V. You know, it's the V, but it just lands, like it looks like a two, it looks like a V. I can't make up my mind, so I just stopped thinking about it because it was starting to hurt. The smoke was starting to come out of my ears. I didn't want to start a fire. Yeah, this thing isn't gonna really show it. I could try one more. I think one of them's supposed to be for close. Um, what does it say? This is just mobile phone. Link. We can try that. There's actually two more. What's the last one? The last one's big. The last one is a fisheye lens. Does anybody know what fisheye lens is? Is that like something? I know macros mostly what the coin guys say to use. Um, I haven't really fooled with this thing very much to give you an opinion either way, so I just don't. I don't claim to know anything about these extra lenses. I just really got this not too long ago. Silver, what's up? Did you get your forks? We were talking about it at the shop. We didn't know what they were, and then that day, uh, figuring out what that they were, what escargot fork, like a fancy fork. That was pretty cool. But I was wondering if you liked them, if you got them, because they had roosters. I think roosters are the bomb. Cool, cool. Right on, man. Right on. Hey, Mike Wolf, what's going on, brother? Where did I put that? Okay, it's still there. These things are so small. You really gotta. I got big old freaking hands. I'm like I'm like a freak size person. It's hard to do. It's really hard to do all this tedious these little things. All right, this is macro by itself. Let's try that, shall we? Uh oh. Right there. What the hell is that? Excuse me. Didn't mean to yell. I get excited. Anybody? Schmock? Lawson? Peavy? From the 9 to the S. I need more magnification. Okay, I'll do it. I'll have to take I'll have to do it when I'm not streaming. But I'll get photos of all those, Ken. I'm opening it up as we speak. I was typing when you asked. Right on. And anytime I'm demanding, I'm just being trying to be funny, dude. Two ideas, top of my list: die chip, counter clash. You know what? If it's a die chip, it's a freaking one-off miracle. Hitting like twice in the same day. There's no way this thing's a die chip. Die chips don't look like they're perfectly like tooled and cut with sharp tool. I mean, it's just I don't know. Counter clash maybe, but I don't know much about the counter clash. How that I'm still learning all that stuff. I can't envision because I don't know all the processes and whatnot. I'm still reading all that stuff. So yeah. So with that said, you know what? I can't really rule out die chip, can I? Because there might be something that I've missed about die chips. So yeah, I just think it's got to be damn cool. I just hope it's legit, man. Because wheat pennies, uh, God, man, leave the penny alone, counterfeiters. You know what I'm saying? And all you son of a bit, ugh. It's like go if you're gonna counterfeit something, go do gold and fake silver bullion or something. Just leave my pennies alone. Yeah, I don't think it's a die crack myself, but Ken will tell. Ken will well, He'll make a video about it. He'll show me some. Well, it was indicative of the 1919s type Z4105s. That he knows some stuff, dude. I'm telling you, Lawson. This man is a walking almanac of stuff for when it comes to copper. He knows his shit. Oh, excuse me again. I got potty mouth, Cindy. You're just gonna have to put up with it, woman. Okay? How are you? Hey, 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 Fat Albert. You call me, is that fat? She call me fat? Cindy just called me fat. That's messed up. I'll take it though. It's better than hey, dumbass or you got your package limit head. You are the best. Right on, mama. Cool. I'm glad. It makes me happy that you're happy, Susan. It really does. Yeah, nah, women aren't fat. That's ridiculous. Like Mae West, that's like that's a woman. You ever seen a sex idol or a fertility idol that was like 1,000 years old? Not one of them looks like a model. Okay, so whatever. Oh, you mean fat? PHT, pretty hot and tempting. That's what she means. I think that's what she meant. Now she's bragging. Curvy, hell yeah, curvy is good. Very good. Curvy, greasy, it don't matter. She did. All I want to know is if she's got a pulse. Sign me up. Put me in, coach. I'm not hard to please. I was the kid that played with the box, not the toy. You know. Ever seen one of those Maria Teresa Thalers? It was her glands. Oh, that's too good. That's funny. Oh, Mobile Coins is out there bank hopping. Lucky. Right on. Good luck. I hope you find something good. Ooh, you guys want to? This was a recent purchase. This is real organic honey. Okay, you see that? Sage with raspberry extract. This stuff, it tastes like heaven, dipped in heaven, with little sprinkles of heaven on top of it, and it's good for you. God, I'm in love. I'm like in love with honey. I drink it out of a bottle. Is that bad? Is that wrong? I don't know. I don't care. As long as the equipment, yeah. Well, yeah. I mean, basically, I don't want her boobs in her pockets or anything. But yes, I concur. Which bonus RPM? Yeah, honey is good for you. You're supposed to take a heaping tablespoon and put it in warm water and just drink it in the every morning. That's it. No more, no less. And I met a guy. I actually knew him for some years and I hadn't seen him in like a lot of years. And the guy looked like he just got born the day before. Like he was a different man. His hair looked better. His skin, like, and he said the only thing he did was introduce that morning session of honey, and I couldn't believe it. So he actually sells the stuff. I hope he's not lying just to sell it, but he sells other things. It's like one out of millions of things he has to sell. There's a store, so I believe him. I've been trying to get my boy to do it, but that's like getting him to do anything besides play games, like pulling teeth. I got a Ryu 43 steel from Decom. Oh, did you, Mike? You got that one? He showed. I saw it. He showed it to me dude. That's a nice one. Did he tell you about the three that he sent off to the professional photo? Like one of the old guys from that's been around the coins forever, because they were like purplish and they resemble like very 100% closely, like a really odd one-off variety that most people don't know about. And it was a experimental plantards for those, and they go for like 60 to 90 grand a piece. He's got three of them. The guy that took the photos begged him to like let him like send them to, or show them to people that know about it. So there's a chance Dacon's about to come into some dough. I hope he does. I hope they're real. I hope they are what the man told them they might be, because that would be all. It'd be just like the little girl that caught that 69S. Like, how good was it? Not just for her, of course, that's a given, granted, but for everybody else, for me, for you, for this whole community. It's like it validates every single one of us what we're doing. You know what I'm saying? Those those things get national publicity sometimes. Like it just makes it bona fide, because really, like, a lot of people don't know about to collect coins and like how good this is and how much. I mean, really, it's really a great thing. I feel blessed that I found it late in life because I'm not the guy that collected when he was a kid. I had to start late and yeah, so it's fun. I love it still. Let me have Ping. Did you get the email? Oh, I don't check my email while I'm streaming. If you send it to me to that address that I put in the stream, then yeah, I got it. But my computer, literally, if I start clicking stuff, um, I might as well end the stream. Is that right, Ken? There's no shelf life. I mean, it's a forever shelf life. Then that's cool. That's bitching. But I'll check my email directly after I cut the stream, bro. And whatever it is, it's my day off. I'll most likely get back to you today. It's the Buzz Online still making. Oh yeah, dude. And every single one of them were found in Pocket Change. How bitching is that? That's pretty good for centuries. Now does it get better? Does it not change at all? I'm telling you, the raw stuff. It has chunks of the honeycomb still in it. You know, like bits, and every once in a while you'll taste a little bit of dirt or something. It's just extra love. You know, it's like salt and pepper. But I'm not shitting you. This stuff is to die for, man. I'm, I've been putting it on everything. I'm putting it in my mouth right now. Mm. I mean, like unconventional things. mm. Oh, right on. Oh my god, that's good. Mm. So I'm putting in the coffee, my breakfast cereal. If I crack open a Sprite, it gets a big slug of this. My V8's gonna get a big slug right now. Oh god, that's good. Mm. Don't be scared to try stuff, people. You miss out. You miss out on all kinds of shit. I used to be all a different person, really opinionated, but stuck in my ways of like, well, what the hell could I know at 30 or 35? If I'm 43, I don't know shit, and I'm not. For the last couple of years, I have purposely entertained all kinds of like flip my whole life around, and it's better now, way better. So I'm not talking from a ton of experience, but I'm talking from somebody who has put it to. Um, I've actually done some of the work, and there's stuff out there I didn't even know existed. Here's a 17S Woody. Oh, it's similar to the one I showed you guys earlier. That's coincidence. Yeah, look at that. Isn't that beautiful? I think that's beautiful. Yeah, it's to be lived. That's why I keep telling everybody sitting on their ass watching TV. Why would you rather watch somebody live instead of going out and do it yourself? Oh wow, that looks fun. You ain't planning on trying it though. I don't want to hear it. I stopped watching TV 2 years ago. I haven't watched TV in 2 years. I don't even listen to the radio. I listen to what music I go out and get myself. And news, I do not have any avenue of news, and I'm okay with it. I get the news from. I know what's popular and topic of the day because everybody's talking about it. If it don't come to my front door, I don't need to know about it. Now look at on the back. It's just got one. They hit the gold. They hit the vein on right there. There it is. There's that vein. Isn't that cool? I think that's damn cool. Yeah, music. I listen to music all the time. I'd be listening. Oh, maybe I could do it now. I had Dacone. I don't know if people know about Dacone 710. He was musician, and he made balloon animals. No, I'm joking. Um, like really good. And I asked him to make me some for my so I could play it as like elevator music background. And I haven't done it yet, but he sent me one, and it's so I don't have to worry about the copyright and all that. Yeah, the news sucks. The news is all poison. It's all handpicked. There's nothing true on the news. It might be true events, but it's used to manipulate. Just give you a healthy scare, just enough to not, you know, go one more step and find out what's really going on. Because nothing is like you people think it is if you believe the news or what you see on TV. You're being fooled. It's a dog and pony show. Now, is that a bad thing? I don't know. I'm not in control or responsible for the masses, which, God, who would want to? I just take solace that more smarter man than me makes those decisions. So you just gotta go with the flow. It's still the best place in the world to live, I think. That's what they've told me. I ain't been outside the country border. I've been to Mexico, and that made me kiss the ground when I got home. Yeah, hate. You can't blame them for putting the hate out. That's us, dude. Normal nature. People run to go see the person that got his head cut off. That's not the powers that be making you do it. That's the one place where shit they don't have to do a goddamn thing. It's natural, we're curiosity. That's what that is. It's healthy. It's normal. You gotta counter it and cut it with a little bit of good stuff every once in a while. Yeah, YouTube's my TV. What, Joe? What happened, Joe? Mr. Joe Bunn. You went capitals on me, brother. Super thanks. I like it though. Apple vinegar is great for you. Yeah, it is. Apple vinegar is bomb. I have to be live, mail call. I'm just catching up, you guys. Stopped 8 years ago watching TV. Damn, 8, right on. You know what? I was such a TV kid. I thought I was gonna have a hard time with it, and I did. I surprisingly didn't. Not even a little bit. Hold on a second. Yeah. So the plumber's running late. All right. All right. Well, I hear Alyssa up, so give her a buzz too, and tell her to listen for the door because I'm streaming right now, just in case. But I'll go in there when he gets here. All right. Bye. Oh, Tay, because I'm happy, bro. Right on, man. I'm happy you're happy. Everybody be happy. Don't worry, be happy. Here's a small package from Clash. I like the gear. Mathello. He did some cool, like motors and engines, and like I watched a couple of his things, and I was like, wow, what the heck is that even for? But I don't think they were speaking English, so I didn't know. But it was bitching looking. What can say now? I'm not even responsible for myself, especially after eating suppositories. Oh God, that's funny. But if they didn't air it, it wouldn't get the attention that it gets. Yeah, but it's aired by people, man. People would be less likely. That's kind of a cop out to me. I'm not trying to be disrespectful or anything. I just, I'm not gonna never lie if you ask me something. Um, people are when you're an adult, you're responsible for what you see, what you take in, what you partake in. If you go buy TV, watch TV, you don't get to go, oh well, it wasn't what. It's a luxury. It's not a necessity. There's no law that it has to be truthful. None of it is. You know what I'm saying? Like we know that. So it's like you can't really grade people on a curve there. If anything, we should all be harder on people who because that's just like making sure it doesn't change. Just the subtle critique of something is not enough. You got to call them out and put them to a test. But I'm a big bullshitter because I gave all that stuff up. I tried. I thought I was born to like take over the country and lead and like revolution, and nobody gives a shit. So I found my pay grade where I fit in, and I'm okay with it. People basically get what they allow to happen, and it's such a big monster. I don't think it will ever be not what it is, or some shape or form of it. Hmm. Damn it! I forgot to shake the V8 before I drank the V8, so it's like thin right now. That means all the not great tasting parts can be in the bottom. Get in where you fit in. Right? Yeah, yeah. That's what I'm saying, dude. It's like I found something cool. I'm putting all my energies into, and I really am into coin. Coin and the house. The the few things I have in my life. That's all. Like you get out of shit what you put into it. It's only going to be as good as the effort you put into it. If you're going to shake it like a baby. You know what I'm saying? I still think that would be $1 million idea on a T-shirt, Ken. Tell me who's not going to buy one of them on if you made a shake it like a baby T-shirt. not quite politically correct. Who gives a shit? All the coin people will love it. He likes babysitting shaking syndrome. Well, I think it's against the law now to do like the old days had it good. If the kids cried too much, you could fill them up with whiskey or hooch, and that would shut them up. But now, or put them in a closet, ooh, you go to jail. Shake them. That'll fix it. All right. Joke. That was a joke, people. You gotta remember, it's a joke. We're all adults, I think. Most of us. Because I'm not. But it's okay because I'm telling the joke. I think it's okay if you're telling the joke, right? I think that's how it works. Hell, I don't know. I don't know much of nothing. I just know that I like copper pennies and how awesome. First penny I ever sold was a 31S that I found in a freaking roll from the liquor store that I go to. My little mom and pa owned last one, the Mohicans, a 30 and a nice one. I didn't even know how nice it was at the time, and I think I sold for $50, and that was it. I couldn't believe I just sold a penny for $50. I was hooked. There was no stopping it. So now I go through, God, I don't know. This lens ain't working now. I probably go through at least a box a week, which isn't. I mean, some of these kids out here are frick. They do 3 boxes in a hour stream. But every time I put them in the Coinstar, it's like about 5,000. I'm doing about 5,000 pennies a week that I look through, and that's one by one. And I'm not bullshitting. One by one with this bad boy, this work hog. That's my work hog. He's holding up. She doing good. I haven't officially gave her a name, but she's a her. Her. Hey, her. I'm not going Lucille. I'm not copying. Can't copy. I don't want to fire. Did you see my Coinstar video? Yeah, I did. Oh, they took my Coinstar away from me. Now I got to drive freaking farther. I got a whole batch of like 80 pounds of pennies over here behind me. They're stacking up because the local grocery store just up and split. That's what I was using. So that worked better. So it did work better with this, and that's macro, the lens. And you just clip it on the phone. This is pretty good. Yeah, I use a scope occasionally, but what I do is I do them one at a time with my loop. I start a pile. Like if it's something that I know needs microscope right there, that's not good time management. I've found. I try to do everything systematically, so it gets put to a cup or whatever orifice I'm using that's labeled for microscope. So when it comes to doing the microscope, I wait until I have enough that warrants, sitting down for 3-4 hours just doing microscope. So, there might be stuff that I don't catch that I did catch, but not knowingly. That's what happens. That's a byproduct. But it's okay because I've caught enough where I have enough volume, I have enough air variety, I have enough BU, I have enough rolls, etc. So, because at first it was like, man, I could have really used the money from that, but I'm getting by now. Just barely, to be honest. It's still week to week. You never know. Thank you for my bag, Ken. Wake up, Ken. You got to thank you. Watching the video you did at David Schmock. And David's having an auction tonight, 7:00. Right, Dave? 7 Central Time. Paula Bloom's yelling at you, talking to you. 5 exclamation marking you. Gonna do a mail call and a shout out to Dick Cohen. Yeah, right on, man. Dick Cohen's he's got a lot of followers too. He just kind of like it's straight. It's not PG ever. But he kind of has mentioned a few times, don't hold me to it. Always get it from the source. You know what I mean? He kind of like gonna start letting it be known because he didn't before. So that's cool. I think it'll be better for him. I like Dacon a lot, so I wish everyone well, but I hope he does well too. It's legit. LOL. Dirt. I would be afraid of Ken's bag. Oh shit. Did you read my comment that I got my package today? That 50D looks like possible Black Beauty too. No, 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 no. It ain't a Black Beauty. Beauty is a 1 year specifically, and it's like past chocolate. You know what I'm saying? It's an annealing error. But yeah, it's got like I've come to find that there's two kind of BU or that high grade the 50Ds. You get the blast white, and then they have like that. I call it like a golden. You know, it's a real uncirculated. I'll B roll, and I get both. I don't get as many as the blast white ones as I do the other, but they hold their mud. But I hope you like it, dude. I hope you like your package. You should like that 20. Oh man. Oh, Robert Lawson had a 20. It was a star note in the stream this morning. I just sold Joe Bunn one that was 3 digits placed, then all zeros, and it was a star note, and it didn't. It was it's gem condition, and it's on the scale. It's rare. It's from the first run of 640,000, so it's a pretty nice note. And he got it too good of a price, but they try to keep him coming back. Yeah, right on, Joe. And you know what? It was a pleasure dealing with you. I'm not joking. Like you were a matter of fact. You asked. I showed you. You told me where you stood, what you wanted to pay. Like it was just easy peasy. That's the way that is rare. Believe it or not, that is a pleasure. You're a pleasure to deal with. So thank you. Sent the money. The whole nine. Here you are. Back came to thank me. I couldn't ask for nothing more, dude. Not one eon of more. You've already done more than you should. So thank you. I appreciate the hell out of it. That's how you roll. Right on. Hey, it's reciprocal. That's all you ever get out of me, dude. If you get any less, then smack me in the back of the neck, and it'll all just shake me like a baby. Shake me. Oh damn it, the plumber's here. Okay, people. I might come back on a little later. I will definitely 100% try. Not going to tell you 100% because I have wife, kids, and dogs, and lives and shit everybody puts on me. But I'll be there, David. And I'm going to try to buy something. You better have some good stuff. I have a feeling he will. All right, so Cindy, Susan, ladies, all the women in here, thank you, ladies. I appreciate you guys. Miss Paula Bloom for stopping by. And all the ex-retired mobsters, hi ho, appreciate you, and the rest of you guys, all you coin, all the just everything from A to Z. This is a motley crew, it's a little bit of everything. I love that too, but I think that we're all the same type of person, believe it or not. And the coin thing is the bomb. So I appreciate you guys. If I don't see you later today, hopefully I see you guys at the auction tomorrow, 5 o'clock, 5:30, in between 5:30, same bat channel. And we'll see you guys later. I got to go take care of this plumbing issue. It was beyond me. I tried all night, and I couldn't get it done. So it needs bigger tool that I don't have. All right, you guys. Thanks again.